Hey, Life Rewinded. Hold on, let me pull up the chat. Oh, I'm not muted. There we go. Hey, Tara. Hey, my love of crafts. Tara, I saw you over there defending me. Thank you. Hey, Sierra. How are you, sweetie? Deborah. Mama Stone. Hey, 40 Keys. Holy cow. Woke up at 4:30. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Brantley. M's. Iconic. Morning. It's almost 3. Last night it was nuts. Hey, Olivia Fig Newton. Ray Seaboy, join you. Okay. Whatever you say. Miss Liverbird. Sweetie. Ash. Hey, Cheyenne. Freeside. Good day. Good day. Not bad hair. I'm okay. Little headache today. What the hell? Everything happened, Shannon. Kimberly, Tennessee Road. Susan Capeach. Well, hey, Red Roadrunner. I won't be able to go over everything because I missed a lot. Trash bag lover. How will you wear a plastic bag as clothing now in real life? I might if it's not a cheap one. Hey, Evelyn. Good to see you. Sammy. Rosebud. Pammy. My fave Fig Newton. That's the only Fig Newton I like. Whose stream? Oh my goodness. You watched all of it? Oh, I didn't. I watched a movie. I need a went to the I bet. Oh, Ems, thank you. I watched a whole ass movie and came back. And they were still High Crime Canary still going. And I was just like, wow. Can't believe it. No, trash bag fashion lover, I will not. So where was this? Okay, so Science Girl, she was live for hours. And then Michelle would go live, and then she would get on their panel, and then Michelle would go live again. And I think Amber's channel was live. And whose stream? I missed everything on YouTube last night. I just said, I mean, everybody was live. The parts I saw were, that was my face. And hey, 180. Whiskey still can't shut the fuck up. What? Oh, I didn't even know he was still around, 180. Give it up, Whiskey. Hey, Scott Black. And then, Bombshell's making, like, I don't know if she talked about me or not, because I'm not going to listen to her. But, she made a community post about me, and I'm just like, oh, bye to Willie. Bye to Willie. Olivia, but I even went up, and so, y'all, I missed, hey, Brandy Brown, you sure did make a, I don't want to wear it now. Are you fucking serious? This person is serious about really liking garbage bags. I mean, to each their own. I'm no judgments. I'm rarely on at night, so I missed it. Hey, Holden. Oh gosh, I thought he didn't want anything to do with the DC. Well, he just wants views, and Whiskey still changes his name every 3 days. And I hung at Science Girls until I couldn't. I can't even get one sentence out. It was so crazy. Thank you, Sierra. Trash bag, chilled it. Yeah, well, yeah, chill. Yes, I'm serious. Trying to make them mainstream fashion and hope everyone tries wearing them. Well, you know what? Good luck in all your endeavors. Um, that's all I have to say, though. Okay, you may stay, but quit talking about it. Oh, he can't stop bitching. Who watches him? Hey, Hartley, good to see you. Why don't he play his T-tar? You're welcome, trash bag. His T-tar and quit remembering that we exist. I think that's for the best, don't you? I do. Just saying. Just thought. See if I can switch my picture to my regular picture. But a lot of times it won't show up. Thruple. Hey, unbothered. My name's showing up yet? You're unbothered. Hey, Ziggy. I love you. So I don't even know. Wogs warned NC about the DC when we didn't go to the NCs. About tired of people telling us goodbye and not going away. Ain't that the truth? That's how it always is. People always say goodbye, but they just can't leave us. I mean, I can't. All right. Look, I'm gonna put you in timeout because you're gross. Oh, now you're bothered. So I got it. I understand. Let's call it a frupple for real. Hi, Shauna. Good to see you. Okay. So anyway, moving on. So when I got there on Science Girls, that what was her name? I've already went blank on everything because of the trash bag thing. I rage quit once a week. It's now a tradition. Rats, bats, and clowns swear. Hey, hello, Starlight. What's the woman's name that was up there that started screaming, I want my mom. I want my mom. So, hey, Winky, I hope you're feeling good. Not Toastgate, the other lady, Robin. So Robin is up there. And that's when I tuned, not right when she got there, but I tuned in for a while. And one lady was up there and Monroe was up there. And I thought, well, wow, they must have really, really went at her for her to have this fake breakdown the way she's really faking breaking it down. Science girl holding. And so I rewound thinking I was going to hear something so bad and have to be mad at these people. No, all that wasn't even that bad. And this woman is up there. She's threatening to do things that she shouldn't ever say. But then she says, I want my mom. Like she was unmuted to tell the chat that she wanted her mom. Now, listen, y'all, this is an elderly woman, right? So we're all just like, she is a bit way too much. That I would have booted her, but that's just me. You know, I wouldn't have listened to it at all. Like I'm not going to listen to it. You missed the Robin stuff. Hey, Uni. The chat was ridiculous. And then the chat, like we don't know those people, but they're like, call welfare check. And me and Ash is in the chat saying, and the chat was flying because there was like 800 people there. And it got up to 1,000. Then it got to 1,100 people was watching. And I don't even know where all those people came from. And I have 3 under 10. I have enough crime from that. Right. Hey, Bluebell. Yeah, I'm not listening to that. Hey, Aaron. Good to see you. Was it Robin calling for her mother? Yes, Blue Sea, but it was so fake. It was one of those give me attention cries. Yeah, Molly's assistant that she paid $100 a week to was up there unstable as hell. Robin, her name on here is Robin Millette, I think. And I may be saying it wrong. Hey, Lumpy Space. I don't think it's still up. Hey, Dawson. If it is, it's gonna be Pam B, did you hear me say hi to you? If you're having a breakdown to the point of you want your mama, that right. But she would unmute herself. So people, I'm gonna look and see if Science Girl left it up, but more than likely it's still processing. Let's see, live. No, it's not up. It was quite the show. And then came the absolute undefendable. This girl. Oh, she has last nights on members only? Ah, I see. So let's get to Michelle Sabate, the undefendable. Swear to God, Marianne, we cannot. What? Hey, Diesel, it's unlisted. I sent it to you. Thank you. Thank you, Diesel Cat. Look at you laugh. You listen between. I'm swear nobody slept last night. And what I kept thinking is it's okay if you stay up a little late because time changes and you're going to get an extra hour. But I still, I just went to bed because Michelle's over there. She went on her stream who calling me names, calling me a bitch, saying that I had no dog in it or whatever she said. It's Randy sticking her nose in. Randy's sticking her nose in where it don't belong. And I ended up sleeping too, crime canary. And I'm just like, bitch, you said that you watched me, so you know that my nose has been all up in this, like, all up in it. And I already had a stream saying that this toast gate was the one that, I love you, Diesel Cat, that started the DCS thing. Like, I don't know that would have been on the forefront of Michelle's mind if toast, I don't know. Do you think, Evelyn, that she needs somebody else getting their teeth in her? Really? I mean, repeating herself drives me crazy. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Why are people giving Michelle attention? They make this crazy person relevant. Shauna, I don't know if it's just because I did it myself last night, but I wasn't trying to be honest with you, Shauna. I was trying to defend Michelle the other night in a way. It goes back to, I said that last night, didn't I? Me and Starlight was up here. If you have the link, it's your history, you can view it. Just checked. Me and Marianne was up here the other day defending her, and Marianne's willing to. I think Marianne, you're willing to die on this hill, right? She was still up at 6 a.m. calling Science Girl names. Look, Pammy B, she stayed up all night long, ran out of cigarettes. We all know. I don't know how anyone gets up there for hours and dissect her live streams. That's dedication. I agree with that. I agree. I'm not. When I got up defending Michelle. Hey Mello One, where have you been? Good to see you. Hey Cool Gamer, I saw you over there. Hey Stephanie Brown. I got up this morning and she was just gross, like hands all dirty, nicotined out, still drinking. She got in her vehicle and drove to get cigarettes, came back, swore she wasn't drunk. I don't know if she was or not. I mean, but at this point, it's so bad, it just gets worse by the day. It's the way she was licking her hand, it was disgusting. And I can't deal with her. But what I will do is I'll drop the link here if anybody wants to come up and chit chat about it. Hi, Cynthia. There you are. I'm not white knighting or defending Michelle. I'm truly looking at the big. I'm with you. Like, what is the hey Lacey? What is the end game? We know there is no end game here. Well, the end game, that's not true. The end game is to get her off the internet. That's the end game. But damn, it's hard. This is one. She gives me anxiety. Her voice. I don't know. It's. I know you need the clout. Tough love and cold shoulder. Iconic. You're not wrong. Let's see who's knocking. Marianne. Hi.
Y'all was gonna take that link.
I had a feeling. You know,
I can't help it.
I look. She pushes my buttons, and I don't want to be that person that just stays on her all the time. But that this morning she called me like, okay, so last night when I came on panel, I couldn't hear y'all.
No, your echo was so bad.
What? Yeah, my internet sucked, and there were so many people on panel that it
Mhm.
just. And so, but I hear that she called me. She triggers me too, Stephanie. She called me a dumb bitch last night on
Probably.
panel. Yeah, I'm.
Probably.
I'm little Miss Red Bull better get on her knees and thank God I didn't hear it when she said it.
It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. When I went on Alicia's panel and I looked in the chat because I was trying not to, and I
Mhm.
looked at it and I was like, "What the fuck? 1,000 people? A
Yes.
1,000 people are here for this." Like I almost did a stream today too, and it was gonna be titled "There's something about Michelle," like there's something about Mary. But because I don't
Mhm. Yeah.
understand, like I don't get how people can sit there for hours and hours and watch and pick it apart. Like I can't even watch her like that.
Hi, Uni.
Hey, how are you? Hi, Starlight.
Hey, Uni.
Hi. I just wanted to come up here real quick and say I know not many people have seen my stream, but I was not in that lady's chat last night,
Yeah,
and I guess there was a troll, and I wasn't saying anything about anybody else. So I was just over there doing my homework, listening to Alicia. So I just wanted everybody to know that.
yeah. I tried to do say that in Michelle's chat and another chat that
Right.
thought it was you. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
All right, that's all I wanted.
somebody cloned you and went into Michelle's account. Michelle's.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm gonna jump down. Thank you for letting me up, Brandy.
thanks for coming up.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Hi, Stephanie Green. It's good to see you. I miss you. Yeah. Um. Look, when I found out that Toastgate was saying she never said that, I was like, I was,
Now, see, here's where I love Toastgate. I don't know what it is.
no, you
I
do.
just want to snuggle her. But the clip you played, I did not hear that, and just I've spoken to Toastgate a couple of times outside of YouTube, um, and I don't think her intentions
Hey,
were evil. Um, I need to hear that clip again, actually.
let me find it. Because
Cause
that I see what you can't. They put up the clip of her saying it. Pulled up
mhm.
that that I was right, and they had it. So
Um, because what I was doing that night was I was going back and forth between the 2 streams from Amber's to Michelle's, so I must have missed that clip that you played.
here it is. Let me see.
Can you slow it down a little bit?
No, I can pull up her clip though. Let me pull up. I see what you can't clip, and then that way it can be slowed down. Let me find her channel. Because I only have it on my phone, and I have to everything with Michelle's is I put it on like really fast because I have to get through it. Nails on a chalkboard.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. That one. I wanted to there it is. I don't know. I think she was white, but okay, here let me share it.
Right, Evelyn?
Ignore it. Because you actually all this information on me.
Actually, Echo. You
Sorry.
may have to mute yourself.
Randy, that's another channel that jumped in at the very end.
I always forget.
Randy, that's another fucking channel that jumped in at the very end that tried to start even more drama. It's Randy's life is who she's talking about. She's got a good heart, but sometimes she gets emotional about things. No, she had no dog. She pulled up audio, making it look like Toast was lying. And I'm pissed off about that.
The second.
Yeah,
ones that are
Amber's
coming
kid
back
is
to
legit
Tulsa.
coughing nonstop. Instead of right, there you go. Let's highlight that.
Oh, well, I'm a mandated reporter. If her kid coughs nonstop, I don't watch her, so I don't know this, but I'm a mandated reporter, and her kid constantly. Is that what
her
y'all are
kid's been
saying?
hacked up a lung for like days.
Okay.
No, for real.
Yeah, but see, I don't even stoop to this level, but this is freaking insane.
See, I'm still not getting it. So what is there was a highlighted comment.
Okay. No, the reason she said that was look from the beginning. This is what happened that night. Oh my goodness. What happened? I was watching the whole thing, and Michelle put the stream back up. If you don't have anything to hide,
Okay. She
what
did it.
happened?
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody came on panel and showed their boobs on Michelle's that night. Toastgate went up and she was just enraged at it. Hey, Miss Leah, enraged that somebody would do that to Michelle, even though Michelle did it to other people.
Did she? She porn bomb people?
She twice.
What Michelle did?
Yes, she did it to
up.
twice.
Didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I had no idea. Oh, okay. So let me tell you what I saw though with the whole flapjack booby that came out. So Michelle had gone live and she was doing her cooking thing, and something happened. She had to shut that one down, and she went live again. And what happened was Amber and her people on panel someone said, I'm gonna go over there and basically fuck with Michelle. Well, she happened to get flapjack booby bombed at the same time. I don't know who it was that did it to her. So I think that Toastgate had heard her say that and then went off of that, which she's taken back and apologized for and said she shouldn't have claimed it was someone else. And they were over there calling Toastgate like a snitch and a rat and all this. That night was crazy.
It was crazy. But here's what she said. She's like, that was Snoz. I got her face. I saw her face plain as day. I've got it. I recorded it. I've got it. She did. And she was so mad that she was just going off the rails. And of course, Michelle was already pissed off because she got porn bombed again, shit bombed, whatever. And so that's when Toastgate said, and I'm a mandated reporter, and if her kid's over there coughing, and then Michelle's like, yeah, she's been hacking up the lung for days. And then Toastgate's like, well, kind of led the conversation that way. And
Yeah.
then over and over and over, I mean, like all night that night, Michelle was saying she was going to call.
She
Yeah.
did. Michelle was saying that like for hours. Yeah. That she was gonna do that. I didn't know the stream wasn't up. Now I'm wondering if I can maybe get a link to that stream. I'd like to go back and watch it now and see, because my timeline of events may be wrong. Because I don't remember Toast, because she's in her garage when she said that, and I don't remember her going out to the garage till like way later. But again, that was like what, a week ago, and
Or
you
two.
never know what's gonna happen from day to day with this one.
Yeah, it's been a week or two. Let me see. October 28th is when it happened.
Okay.
Because, I rewound and I screen recorded because I thought, you know what? Because Toastgate started saying, no, because like I said last night, the chat turned on them too. And they were like, no, don't go real life. Don't do that. Stop saying you're going to call resources, da, 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 da. And Michelle wouldn't hear it. She's like, yeah, no, I'm calling. They went real life on me.
Yeah, she did.
I
She said
agree,
that a whole
Stephen.
bunch of times.
Yeah. And then Toastgate was like, no, I wouldn't do something like that. And I believe her. But what she doesn't understand is whatever you say to Michelle, that's putting her in that trajectory. She's going that route, and she has tunnel vision. She's not going to see left or right. She's going straight down that road. Right? That's why, she's like, I want to show you all my pots and pans, but let me tell you this story, right? Let me tell you this story. And then somebody in chat will comment and say, what do you mean absolutely, Sin? What do you mean absolutely? Let me tell my story, okay? What do you mean absolutely? It's like, what the fuck?
So,
You okay?
what happened last night with the whole toast thing? Like, was it all resolved by the end and she got off panel? Do you
I don't
know?
know. Look, just being up there for that few minutes wore me out. So I didn't even tune back in after that.
Yes. Okay. So people in the chat keep bringing this up. And Michelle absolutely went real life on Molly Golightly. For sure. No doubt. And one of the things that made me like, oh, red flag, I'm staying away from this shit show, which I didn't do, was when you had her up on panel and you were like, you didn't call the school, right? And she's like, well, I didn't call the school, but I know who did. And I'm glad they did it.
Yeah.
I was like, but I thought, that Michelle seems to have gotten out of the whole having laser focus on MGL. Now she's focused on Amber and Bombshell, which they're actively participating in that. So I don't think anyone's denying that Michelle goes real life. So
Right, she goes real life. Evelyn, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you so much. Thank you. She goes real life, and she's not going to stop. And so she needs zero encouragement from out sources. And that was my thing with anybody that goes on her panel. And like, I know that people are up in arms about people that go up and try to give her advice. But I say, all right, look, quit. If you talk about the guitar, you're getting timed out, because I already said that the guitar was an auction and it went for much higher. I thought, okay, right. I collect guitars, right? Want to see my collection? I'll show you someday, maybe in 10 or 15 years, right?
Deuces, Evelyn, deuces.
Yeah.
I can't help it. It's like comedy hours sometimes over there, and I'm just laughing. I'm not gonna lie.
That
It's
was
just
good.
like
Deuces, Evelyn says.
I'm just gonna say. So Steph and TNT went up over there, and I don't know why. I didn't know Steph had been live. I think that TNT seemed to have like a soft spot for Michelle too, or whatever. So she was trying to go over there and show her, Michelle is not some sweet little thing that wants to listen to advice. And I was dying laughing. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking dying over there because they were talking to her. It just turned into like a comedy hour there for a minute. And so I don't want people to think that like
Henry.
I'm trying to be nice to Michelle and laughing at her at the same time, but I'm
I
sorry, she does stuff that
I'm
that makes me
I'm
laugh like
so
this
yeah.
is.
Well, no, then she's like, "The fuck is Randy? Randy's got a little bitty channel. Who the fuck is Randy?" I was
Oh
just like,
my god.
"Bitch, you came on my panel. I was nice, gave you solid advice, and I let you lie out your ass about working with Sylvester Stallone." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." Just went with the whole thing. Yeah, you're an actress. You're up right up there with, Julia Roberts. You go, girl. Just let her tell her stories, and
Right.
um, then
Then it got a little weird.
got way weird, like a lot weird. I let her promote my channel, but the only reason she said my channel name last night is when she says Randy has a good heart. She was reading a comment. I was watching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, some guy Daniel goes in and said, "That's how." Well, I'm glad you found me, pirate girl. Um, she said some guy named Daniel said Randy's got a good heart. Sometimes she just gets emotional or whatever. And I wasn't emotional. I just told her last night, I'm like, I don't fuck with me. Don't come at me crazy because I'm gonna out crazy her at some point and embarrass myself. Have to come back and apologize. I mean, it's a whole cycle with me. Don't push it. Yeah, she sat naked with Tom Cruise for hours and they were staring at
Shut
each other.
up.
I
She said
swear it
that.
happened. Yeah. She had a whole ass conversation with Jason Momoa and had no idea who he was, but he was giving me the eye, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the stuff she was saying to Vinny. Did you hear that?
Yes,
Uh,
I was about to puke.
yeah. Cover your ears, Wendy. She's like, "You like it that I'm moist? You like it that I'm moist?
I
Vinny, you
almost had
like
an
that?
O.
You like
I
that?"
almost had the big O. I almost had the big O, Vinny.
Yes.
Vinny.
Oh,
Vinny. Vinny.
I personally think the two of them should just bang it out.
And I just go up and I'm like, you're making up yourself. Like she's holding a piece of toast. And I was like, what's wrong with you?
The part with the toast, I was up there and I'm watching her because she's on mute, and she had that stuffed toast, and then I look down at the chat, and the chat is like fucking enraged. They are pissed. They're like,
Ah,
look at her up there with that fucking toast, that fucking bitch. She's up there. Oh, this is a joke. Look at and I'm just laughing. I'm like, y'all are so mad over this piece of toast. Come on, come on. I'm laughing.
thank you,
People
Trace.
love to hate her.
Yeah, my internet sucks, Uni. My scroll button. My husband came in and turned the damn TV on. Of course, it's not his fault. He should get TV in his own house. It's just, I don't know. Last night, I don't know how anyone can stay live for as long as they stayed live yesterday. I don't know how anyone can drink as many vodka and Red Bulls and function. Like you literally hear her sucking.
I was thinking about something yesterday. No, I clicked, I don't want to promote her channel. Katie loves vodka and cranberries, that one.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about? Well, you know she's
yeah.
back, right? Okay, well,
Yeah,
I clicked over there
about
and
me
I'm
the other
watching
night.
her and I'm like, well, she's doing the same shit Michelle's doing, but she's just in a little hot tub. She's just as much of a hot mess when it comes to the booze and the flying out the mouth, all kinds of crazy offensive shit like that. Maybe we should introduce them.
I think so. And I think I think, yeah, Katie, go meet Michelle. Y'all are a match made in hell. Go ahead. One and the same, those two.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
the same. Michelle's. Oh no, M's. Michelle's not worse. The other day, Katie starts dogging me on her. I got tagged on Twitter. People defended me, and I'm just like, let that nasty bitch talk. You know she smells like fupa cheese and armpit. Fuck you. I don't care what you talk
I
about.
watched her one night, like here recently. She's got this hot tub. It's like an inflatable hot tub. And her back's facing the camera. And the people in the chat are like, "Get out! You're gonna die! You're gonna die! It's been 45 minutes. Get out!" And they're blowing her phone up. They're calling Doug. It was a whole mess.
Cat piss and butt sex.
Oh man.
Red Bull
She's got
vodka and driving. Right, Carla. I thought
mhm.
about it. Somebody even said in the chat, they're like, "Are you okay to drive?" And she's like, "Yeah. Well, I'll be okay to drive." I'm like, I don't know those 17 vodkas you had. Like it was 8 morning my time. So it's 9 her time. And she still thought she was drinking from last night because she still had a fresh drink.
Who did? Which one?
Michelle.
Oh, bless it.
Hey, Sarsbeth.
I do
It's
think people need to leave her damn dogs alone. They're like, "We're gonna call the animal control or whatever because you abuse your dogs." And like, those dogs are all she has. Just let her have her damn dogs.
right. This morning she's like, I need my what does she call it? Not emotional support. I need my service dog. Watch this. Watch this. Come here, Lola. Turn around, Lola. Lola did not listen a lick, but she did jump on the couch. She jumped on the couch and got in Michelle's lap. Michelle goes, boom.
Oopsie.
Boom. She knows my nerves are shot, right? She knows. I mean, she kept going on that pound. Boom.
Boom.
Oopsie. Is the last 4 of your social 4118? Boom. I mean, like that. Fuck.
Oh my god. That's why I have to just laugh. I have to just laugh. I can't take this shit seriously with those people. Now,
Oh, I
I
know.
I will say, like, Michelle is Michelle. I think we all kind of know what that's about. But I will say, Bombshell bringing, oh my God, I'm sorry, it makes me so sick. I don't care if that's her daughter, not her daughter. They put a minor child's photo up on the screen. It's on a channel, even. And I don't
Yeah.
know who that little girl is, but that's so wrong. And then, like, they're trying to contact whatever family this child is. Like, that's too much. And then the like, why do they even care if she has a daughter or not? If she wants to lie about it, who the fuck cares? That's what I don't understand. I don't give a shit what her ex-husband has to say. Um, but people say they need to tell their side. I would tell my side in a court of law. That's just me.
Yeah, well, now, yeah, but he's not around here. It's do you breathe air? Boom. I know who you are, motherfucker. That's a good one. What is that you're breathing? Oxygen?
Boom.
Yeah, Palm's new leaf didn't last long. Exactly. But it's get in where you fit in. Like I'll go over today, like we ain't heard from Bomb, and I looked over there a while ago, and Amazon wish list cash app,
I can't.
and she wants a snow cone machine.
Who? Bomb? Stop. What the fuck does she need a snow cone machine for?
A snow cone machine. The liquid that you put in snow cones, a frozen
Syrup.
drink maker. Yeah, the
Look,
syrup.
she's gonna take that fucking snow cone machine down to the stop sign and sell that shit like a lemonade stand. That's what Bomb's gonna do. 50 cents, $1 for a large. Bring your own cup.
Yes. I was going to say, bring your own cup or bring mine back. It's up to you.
A snow cone machine, stop.
Deep down inside, Ash, my kids used to have a snow cone machine, and I loved it, but it was a lot of work. Like when they would have friends over, they're like, "Will you make us snow cones?" I'm like, "Yeah," because it's not
Yeah,
as easy as you think. You got to grind that ice, and it was electric, but
yeah.
still, it took a while. And
My parents have
you
one, but it's for the grandkids. Like they're not in there like, "Hey, honey, it's Sunday. You want a fresh snow cone? I can go get the ice. Like, go get a bag of ice."
know. Yeah, we got the reason we had one was for a birthday party. Like, I mean, it wasn't even like it was just something we do not stomp on her entrepreneurial spirit. You're right. Then this morning, y'all. So I hope that Science Girl. So how old is Science Girl? Is she 40?
I think she's in her 40s, yeah.
Michelle, who just turned 49, said, "And you know what, Science Girl? You're old. You're old. You're
And she was
old."
talking about her looks, and I was like, Leisha just cammed up like the other day. She's a beautiful woman. What are you
She
talking
said,
about?
You may be pretty on the outside, but you're not on the inside. And you know what? You're old. Go back to bartending. You're never going to make it as a photographer." I was like, what
She's
the
already
hell?
made it. She's already made it. Oh, so what happens now? Like, what is the strategy when it comes to? I mean, she's here, right? And obviously, she likes being here. She's gonna continue to stream. She's gonna continue to lash out at people and say things. So, I mean,
Hey, Pugs. Right. So what are we gonna do? I don't know what I'm if I sat here and said I'm gonna let everything go that she says, I would be lying because she's
right.
gonna say something. She's gonna say something that's gonna hit me like tink. She just does that. Like she's really good with little pebbles. Just boom.
Hmm. Can you imagine
I
if
don't
she
know.
would have went down to that protest like she said she was gonna do?
I wish
Ooh.
she would have. I really do. I wish that would have happened because then Dolly would have been the only one in jail. I'm pretty sure, like Michelle, don't. I don't care what y'all have heard. You don't fight crazy. You just if they attack you, just roll in a ball, let them hit you because they fuck you up.
They don't
Plus,
feel
I
pain the same way as normal people.
and they're crazy strong. And look at her hands. She's got the hands the size of my husband's. Yeah.
MGL?
No, Michelle, look at her
Michelle.
hands.
I'll have to look next time.
I mean, it's her hands take up most of her body. I'm a hand person. I notice hands and I notice fingernails. If you've got dirt under your fingernails, I'm going to see it. Um, and that's why I noticed today when she was licking her hand. Hold on, I'll play it. I got it. I don't have it, but um, I see what you can't got it. She said, let me see. Here it
Stephanie
is.
said, as soon as these girls leave her alone, her channel will die down. And that's what I think has to happen.
Yeah, well, now that's very true. Okay, let me share this. Y'all get ready. I'm sorry about this. It's gross. Let me mute.
Man, 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 man. Tonight, they threw me some bait, and I told them to suck my lolly, lollipop. I'm tired and I'm pissed. Let's talk about some cunts on YouTube. My mods need to pay attention to this. Mods. Mods. Mods, pay attention. And a total science girl who, bitch, you're from fucking New Orleans, you fucking loser ass cunt. Oh, I believe you were a stripper. And I believe you did a lot more than strip because you're a fucking South New Orleans girls. And you're a fucking sellout, you fucking whore. People made rumors about me being S. I wonder what you fucking did when you were a stripper. You're a measly ass bartender at a fucking 5-star restaurant. I don't know. How much money did you make? 100 a night. Like, you ain't shit. You ain't fucking shit, bitch. Now, Science Girl's beautiful, right? She's beautiful. On the outside. On the inside, you're an insecure fucking loser. Well, you might be educated, but you're too old. You're too old to have a career that you're gonna actually make money with, right? Science Girl, you're too old to actually have a career to where it's gonna be successful, Science Girl. Give it up. Go get a job. Go get a bartending job again. Because that's where you're gonna make money. Because actually, I'm not being a bitch. I'm not being a bitch. But actually, your photography really sucks. It really sucks. Your editing sucks. Like, hey man, I want to like try to make peace with you, but your fucking editing sucks. Now, thought that they had the identity of Sparrow, and they were wrong. The identity they had was a little girl that graduated with my younger sister, Vanette.
So that's how that went. And she drove like that. Way to make peace, dumbass.
I don't even know what she's talking about. I'm confused.
I guess on
Who's she
who's
talking
Diane's up
about?
here. I guess on I guess on Alicia's panel this morning they offered her money to dox one of her mods. Hey Diane, what are you doing?
Hola. Your internet sucks. When you're
I
playing,
know, and I rebooted. I don't know if I'm on a stipend or what the hell's going on. Like sometimes it's really good, or
it was like going in slow motion and
I'm
gurgling.
sorry, y'all.
And I think Randy's also on a lag because I notice when I say something, I wait a couple seconds and then you hear it. And then it sounds like
Yeah,
I'm
I think
talking over you.
I'm going to buy you a new internet company.
Get one of those extenders.
Oh my God. Hi,
do they
everyone.
really work? Because I'll order one really if they work.
I think so. I don't have one, but I've heard they work from other people.
Well,
It's just
they might. I don't know.
The
yeah,
extender?
but when I share, but y'all have to keep in mind a fiber optic. I bought some of that shit, Natclo, and like nowhere in my area supports it. Um, but you got to remember, she talks in slow motion. They do work. We have one.
Yeah,
Well,
that
I'll
is,
definitely get
that is true. She does. She does kind of talk in slow motion. Right, right,
well,
right.
and she was very. I mean, she had been drinking all night long into this morning. So
Did she really go live again at 6 o'clock this morning? I saw someone
yeah,
say that. Oh my
that was
God.
from what I just showed was from this morning. That was her saying this morning, Alicia, you suck. Your photography, your editing
Okay.
skills suck.
So she was live pretty much all day yesterday, and then went live again in the morning at 6 o'clock, or never went to sleep, basically.
She never went to
Well,
sleep. She
Randy,
said she didn't go to sleep.
didn't she say that she could stay awake for 3 days easily?
Oh, that's
Did I
crazy.
hear that? I heard that somewhere today. Probably when I was trying to wake up and I like turned something on just to listen.
I don't know. I mean, how could you
'Cause
stay
she said
awake for
she
three
gets
days?
manic.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know
Oh, if
how
she has
anybody.
mania.
Oh, she definitely has mania. Yes, she does.
Did she drink herself sober?
Y'all are wrong.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Alicia, you're ugly. You suck at everything you do, but peace. Let's be friends. What?
She's listen, she's a character, and we
Yes.
haven't had a character here like or near, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. We had our own character here in the drama community by the name of Truthfully Trisha. And I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound crazy, but uh, Truthfully Trisha was mild in comparison
Yeah.
to this one. What do you think, Randy?
Oh yeah.
She outshines them all.
She does.
Yeah, like we have and at first it was like a shiny new toy, but here's what I thought when she came on, I thought, you know what? I She just needs a little tutorial about how to be on
Mhm.
YouTube and then she'll be okay. And damn.
No, she's never going to be okay here. This is, in my opinion, this is not the place for her. I mean,
Well,
I'm not saying, she shouldn't have a channel. I'm just saying this is not the place for her. She's going to make a lot of enemies. She already has. She had police called on her, phone, all kinds of shit done to her, and she provokes it.
I think she wants
mm,
to dig her heels in and be like, "You're not gonna bully me off this platform." I think,
Well, I think a lot of things that happen to her, she provokes.
of course, yes, and a lot she doesn't. So it's just
okay,
weird. It's
and
all
then take
crazy.
your
It's a
time and let us.
mess. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch her, that often. I catch her on other people's streams, that kind of thing. She'll just pop on somebody's stream without an invitation. She'll grab the link that was, meant for someone else, and she's there. I would have, I don't know. I
Or
d-
sorry.
that's all right. No,
I
I'm
just
trying to
oh,
get
go
my
ahead.
thought together anyway. Go ahead.
Monique said nobody's bullying her though. She's the bully, or is it like bullies bullying bullies? I don't know. It's all
Well,
fucked up.
yeah.
And
Bullies,
if
bullying,
Bombshell,
bullying.
I almost probably wouldn't be as defensive, or no, I'm not. I don't even want to say defensive. Objective maybe to Michelle if it wasn't for Bombshell inserting herself into this shit, because all she's doing is using it as a way to get money.
But listen, to be fair, everybody has used Michelle as content.
Uh huh.
Oh,
I know.
yeah, let me read this super chat, please. I thank God Letitia went to jail about the time Michelle came. I couldn't watch both. Amen, Melanie. Well,
I
none
miss
of us would be
Letitty.
able. I do too, but none of us. We wouldn't sleep ever. When would we sleep? I'd be like, grandkids who? No, keep them. No, I don't have time. Letitia's coming on. Yeah,
Right, Harmony? Imagine Michelle trying to overtalk Dr. Phil. That would be a show.
he would have to muzzle her.
Yeah.
She'd say, "Catch me outside. How about that?"
Well, she
Right?
might. Yeah, she might.
Deuces.
She might do that too. She might do like some, fact checking on Dr. Phil shows and find that and use it on his show. Oh God, Mama Bear. I
I'm sure
forgot
she,
about Mama Bear. She was a character too. I
I'm
mean, we
and
got to see her titties. Oh my God. That was scary.
yeah, but here's the thing with Michelle, she would if she went on Dr. Phil, she would go viral. She would go viral because she cannot
Well, then someone
help.
suggests to her to write to Dr. Phil and tell her that she will get worldwide, not just the United States, but all of the countries, and you'll get thousands and thousands of subscribers. Then she could fight with people all over the world.
Oh dear God, that sounds awful.
No, no, yeah. The thing. Look, let's. She needs to go. She needs rehab. I'm serious until she doesn't admit she has a problem, but she has a
Exactly.
problem. I believe that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, she definitely has a drinking problem.
but I don't think she is in this place where she is ready to admit she has a problem. That's the first step of recovery is admitting that you have a problem.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And I know that I'm not supposed to diagnose or say, I'm not, but that I'm not supposed to. But I'm telling you, she definitely has a problem, and
You see now,
not just kidding.
and the bad part is she does mix her meds with alcohol. So, you know, that's
Mm-mm.
that's a bad
But I,
combination.
I think well, I agree, but I think she. Look, here we are. Look, I'm not a mental health professional, but I play one on YouTube. I don't think she's on the right medication for whatever
Mm-mm.
Oh,
mental
I don't
illness
know.
she has.
I only heard her talk about Xanax. I heard her say that she takes Xanax.
She
So if
takes
you,
trazodone for as
I
sleep
don't, I
medication.
don't even know what that is.
It's
I
a
was just,
sleep
oh,
medication.
okay. Uh, well,
Love you,
saying
mama.
that you're not supposed to mix alcohol with medication is not playing a doctor on YouTube. I mean, you're not even supposed to take over the counter medications with alcohol. So that's just something that's commonly known. We're not playing doctor.
No.
Oh, did
I
she
mean,
list off a whole bunch of meds? I haven't heard her med. I've heard her talk about Xanax and
She talks about her
sleeping
sleep med.
meds.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
mean,
and then today she popped her sleeping meds and drove to the Circle K to get a pack of ciggies. So I don't know.
oh
It's
no.
Stephanie, I'm scared
yeah.
to even know where her rock bottom would be because I would think it'd be pretty close considering the hell she's put herself through being here on top of going through a divorce with a man she's still in love with. Uh, and then them
Yes, we
bringing up
do.
all her traumas. And Michelle doesn't leave her house. So, like, what? I don't know. It's scary. It's a scary thing because I do worry sometimes how it could end in a very bad way.
Evelyn, but we got to see them in the moonlight, but we also got to see them in a wet T-shirt that she got shut down for. So we got to see them twice. She purposely went outside, hosed herself down, wearing a white, uh,
I
you
heard
know.
that, Carla. I heard her say that. You're right. I wasn't dreaming.
Did
What?
she pee? Did she
Oh, I
pee
didn't
on
hear her
the
say
lights?
that.
She did say that today, and I was like, I think I was listening to someone react to it, and I was like, ooh,
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
See, this is what we're talking about. Don't share that with the internet, you know?
But did she actually pee while she was live?
No, peed the bed.
While she was live?
Well, no, because she wouldn't have been in the bed.
No, I could have sworn I heard her saying something about that she was peeing or something. I don't know. She was on Alicia's and she said, "Oh, you could see my face." Her face was real close to the camera, and someone told her to back
Oh.
up, back away from the camera. You're too close. And I could have sworn she said something about peeing, but I didn't listen to it all. So
I'm so sad getting. I have to request review on everything now.
What'd you do?
Okay, sorry. Nothing. It just always happens. Limited
Okay,
ads. What
so
is her
Free
YouTube
said
name?
yes. Yes, she peed. She pissed live. She did. I could have
On
sworn that I.
herself?
No, I don't know. Maybe she. I don't know, but
Did she get to laughing and piss herself?
I
Did
don't
she
know.
cough and piss herself?
She peed. So
Hey,
Pug said
Pink.
she peed live last night. All I remember
Hey,
is
y'all hold down the chat. I'm gonna reboot one more time.
okay. So
Go
what
ahead.
I heard was someone telling because she had her face real up close to the camera. Oh, she was on the toilet, but she was live, right? Yes, she was on the toilet on the panel. But was that when she had her face real close to the camera? So she was sitting on the toilet and she didn't know that the camera was on. She kept saying,
Oh.
she said, "Oh, you can see my face the whole time."
Yeah,
Yeah.
MGL has done that as well, just saying. She's been on panels in the bathroom before.
Well,
They all crazy. They're all crazy.
she didn't know her camera was on. Yep, she didn't know her camera was on for that whole time she was peeing. Could have sworn that that was a story. I wasn't positive.
Yes, she did, Raquel.
That wasn't an accident. What, she did it on purpose?
No. Oh, the camera part. Gotcha.
I don't know.
I'm glad she missed it because after giving up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, Mellow. That's sad.
Fruity Beauty does that all the time and won't wipe or wash her hands.
Ew.
Oh, gross. Gross,
Well,
gross.
that's a lot of folds you gotta get.
Oh, God. Stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
To get out the Clorox wipes.
She went on the toilet and didn't know she didn't wipe her or wash her hands. The camera never left 6 inches away and never put it
She
down.
ate
Yeah.
a booger? No way. Is
What?
where? I gotta see this if she ate a booger. That's so nasty. Ew.
The thing
Snot
about
grosses me out. I don't
the
like
thing
boogers.
about her to me sometimes when I watch her when she's in when she's fighting with people or when she thinks she has one up on you, she does this very evil kind of a grin and I don't know. It bothers me a lot. Like you know when when you want to smack someone,
Mhm.
that's how she gets me, and then I can't watch her.
I don't want people to judge me by saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Um, Michelle has said that she's had a stroke, and people don't believe that she had a stroke. I absolutely believe it because I think a lot of her impulse or lack of impulse control is a result from her stroke. As we've
I don't.
seen in other people that are on this platform that
Yeah, I don't
suffer with
know.
the
I don't
same
know if she
kind
did
of.
or not. I wouldn't even question if someone said that they had you know a stroke. I'm not going to question it. But is it from the stroke or is it from her
I
BBT?
think it's both.
Hmm, I don't know. I believe it's because one of her confirmed it on Amber's channel. Oh, one of her exes confirmed it. To me, there's a difference between mental
Um,
illness and someone not being well there. It's just not a fair fight. Uh, I don't know. I mean,
Ems, I think she's always been crazy, but like I really think she has side effects from having a stroke. And when I say impulse control, what I mean is moderator. Like When somebody calls me a cunt, uh, oh god, there's a lot of like examples I could give. Her impulse control, like she doesn't think twice when she does things
Yeah.
because she lacks that ability. Social awkwardness, kind of, you don't know. Uh, Someone else said it yesterday, like a brain injury type of a deal where you don't know you're crossing a boundary when you're. I don't know. Plus,
I
it's a whole mix of shit, in my personal opinion. But
No
I'm not a
question.
doctor.
Well, then in that case, no one should. Okay, so here's the thing. Then, if that's how people
Thank you,
feel
Shauna.
that it's residuals of her stroke and her BBT, then no one should be fighting with her,
Well,
right? Right?
well, I don't know. I mean,
Because then you're going after a person who has very strong
okay.
mental issues and
I
also
know,
a brain injury.
but yeah, here's what I'm thinking. And Shauna, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. I love your face. Um, but we're not responsible for her mental health. She's coming on here. Like, I believe that she's borderline. I believe that she's got problems. But then we get this woman on here that's calling us the CUNT words, calling us bitches, calling us this, calling us that, and talking to people like shit. And we're supposed to coddle her because her mental condition.
No, not coddle her. Just ignore her. Then, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
just ignore her like we did with Trisha.
Mhm.
Well, that would, yeah. And look, like someone said a while ago, if when we start ignoring her, and by we I mean the main ones that bother her, because she doesn't even realize that I talk about her like that. She was oblivious last night that I had even had her back before.
Right, right. And I don't think she ever knew that I ever talked about her. And I only talked about her a little bit. And
Even though when she came on my panel, she's like, "Yeah, I listened to you. I heard everything you were saying when I was going talking about her son the first time." Um, She hasn't called me a name because she doesn't know me. Boom. Just because she is on here is no reason to talk about her. She hasn't. You're right, unbothered. You're not wrong. Um, I lost my damn train of thought. When everybody starts, and because it will get old, this will get very old, and then she'll just fade off like Trisha did, like because the only thing that made them, unless
Yes, we
people
can.
are really there to learn her recipes, like, that's the only way we're going to find
well,
out.
I would have to say no on that.
Oh well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can't watch her cook. Michelle said that people with BPD, where to go, talk about suicide for attention, harmful. Wow.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. Remember, don't fuck with crazy, easy peasy. I know, but see, Wendy says that, and there's kind of a point that I do and I don't. Like I said, with Michelle, I go back and forth, and it's a flip flopper, if you will, because I will feel bad for her, and then she'll do something like dox somebody and say oops, and then you're just like, what
Yeah,
the.
yeah. No, she's dangerous with all that kind of stuff, and that's why you have to decide: do you want to fight with her so that she'll start digging into your life? You know what I mean? And then start doing the things. I mean, that's how she kind of started off here, right? She
Hmm.
doxed Molly. Well, not doxed her, but looked into her well, she claims that she was going to sue her for doxing her, and her attorney looked her up and said she was judgment proof and blah blah blah. So that's kind of how she entered into the community.
Which no one's judgment proof, by the way. No one. And you know how I know that? I just saw somebody get I forgot, like I know 17 life sentences without parole, and everything they even get on commissary goes towards the victims. No one is judgment proof.
Well, in a sense, an attorney is, especially if an attorney is working on some kind of a contingency, they're not going to sue somebody who is judgment proof, who has no money, because then they get no money. You know what I mean?
Well, if she was bribed last night to dox, then they can't protest when she doxes them. Is that true? How do y'all feel about that?
What? Say that again?
So Unbothered said that she was bribed last night, and she talked about that this morning. She was offered $1,000 to dox one of her mods.
Oh, and
Michelle was offered
who
$1,000,
offered her that?
Oh, up
or
that
a
seat.
science girl was offered $1,000.
Michelle was offered $1,000 from Amber. Was it from Amber and Science Girl, or just
Hi,
Amber?
Osha.
Why?
Amber did. Okay, I weren't. They were kidding. They were kidding.
Okay.
Amber owned it. I don't know. See, people are. I don't know. I didn't hear it, but they. What is that woman's name? They wanted her name.
Pugs.
Oh, that Lolita person?
Yes. No, Stephanie. She didn't take it. She went
Okay,
live.
so the Lolita person turned out to be as well as another person, and she flip flopped, or they think she was a mole or whatever because she was a Molly supporter. Because that
Yeah.
Lolita person came into my comment section when we were talking about, I don't know, you and I were talking about something. She came into my comment section,
Right,
you know,
Shauna.
calling us, biddies and gossipers. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? And what are you even talking about? So, yeah, she came into my.
Oh, okay. Up to Amber alone, not Science Girl. Let me make sure I get that out there. It wasn't Science Girl. It was Amber and Amber alone. And Amber went up to 3,500 and was laughing as she said it. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well,
Right, Stephanie?
Okay, she didn't take the money, but then gave out her initials for free.
yeah.
Did she?
I don't know. I didn't hear it, but I'm
She's
reading.
gonna she's gonna end up, she's gonna end up doxing her.
Cassandra.
Hi, Cassandra. She is
Listen,
gonna
hey,
end up
Sandra,
doxing her.
listen to me. If you mess with her, they acted badly last night. I watched BSJ and Science Girl talking about doxing someone. One of the information, they were not kidding. The entire bandwagon was disgusting. Ghost Michelle.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mary.
I didn't say it. She gave two initials. Um, I'm just reading chat. Hey, warrior grandma. Amber needs to leave her alone. Amber's mean spirited. I do think Amber's mean spirited.
She is. I'm sorry, but if I had to put a face on cyberbullying, it would be fucking Amber. Sorry. That's just me. That's my opinion alone.
Stephanie, here's what I think. Okay, so I'm just going to give my opinion. And look, this is what I promise you. Even if when people was getting mad at me, I would have gave Michelle this. I promise. Amber. Michelle just, I think deep down, she wants those people to like her. See, here I go, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Um,
Well,
I,
that I felt the same way about Molly in the beginning. My reasoning behind what happened was because she wanted to be part of that case. She wanted to talk about the rope. She wanted to be
yeah,
part of Molly's little clique, and she was rejected, and that's how the whole thing started. So
yeah.
you might be onto something. She might really want to be friends with everybody, but doesn't know how to go about it.
I don't think she knows how to go about it. I'd say that she's had a handful of friends ever. And, to have a good friend, you have to be a good friend. And that's just life. That's not just on here, that's anywhere.
Yeah, true.
Michelle told Amber at one point that she loved her, says Lisa Jones. I don't know.
Last night, oh dear God. Fuck, I had an example.
Hey,
Oh,
50
okay.
Shades of
So like
Bitch.
I
Welcome.
watched sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. So I watched for a few days where Michelle really wasn't doing much to snap back at them. It was mild. Um And then, well, thanks to Sparrow, um, I don't remember what Amber was doing that night. She could have very well been doxing that girl and all of that night. But they started calling Amber's husband a homosexual. And she was very offended by that. So they kept doing it. So
Mm.
that's another thing I have is like, how many times are you going to poke her, dox her, and all that? And then you're suing her for slander because she called your husband a homosexual.
Jess, I have to disagree with you on that comment about Michelle going at Robin.
I agree
That
100%.
Robin thing was a whole fake breakdown. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I thought it was too. I did. I really thought it was. I didn't believe her for 1 minute because if you have the wherewithal to unmute yourself and kinda everyone Michelle was just horrible and bullied her. Well, but then you gotta look, this Robin girl just puts herself in such bad situations, like, if you're gonna be a simp, I mean, simp's got a simp, and I do what you do. But would you simp for Molly like she did? No. Would you simp for Michelle? Someone that's just gonna come at you and hurt you.
No,
Robin really needs, I think she needs more attention than anybody on here can give her. That's just my opinion. Yeah.
and you look. I heard her say she wanted to. She
No,
had a. I'm
yeah.
not
That
in the house, and first of all, I would have ended the stream right there. Boom, over. You're
yeah, I
out.
would have.
Down. Bye. But I do think that I do think that it's my opinion. I do think that Robin um, does need attention, and she's done it with Molly. I've seen her do it with the same shit, with the crying and you know.
Well, look, the night that she was on panel, she with Molly. I saw that, and I don't think I saw it live. I think I saw it. Um, hey, Jess Fletch. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, see, that's why we don't need to bring them into our community at all. Um, anyway, I saw Rob.
Uh-huh.
Remember, Robin was on panel crying, and Marissa was doing some kind of dance, and they were singing, and Robin left the panel, and everybody felt bad for Robin. But then who went back for more? Robin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then last night, all this lady comes up and she's like, "Were you on so and so's panel?" No.
Yes, Pink. The answer is yes. That's the Robin.
I can't. I can't. I don't like tantrums. That's when I usually just. Well, I would have thrown her off panel.
I
I
would have
wouldn't have
too.
sat up there and calm down, calm down. I would have just got her off panel.
Yeah, because it got crazy, and then people started saying they were going to call for a welfare check, call for a welfare check, and then
Yeah,
that's what happens here. So that's why you don't do things like that. Even if you want attention, don't do that because that's going to get people who have the urge to make calls to do that.
right.
She went in Michelle's this morning and then went on Amber's panel. What? That woman.
Robin went back in Michelle's chat this morning and then went on Amber's panel this evening.
Hi, Emerald
What?
Girl.
Love you, Emerald Girl.
Whose panel? Wait, I missed that. Say it again.
Robin went into Michelle's chat and then turned around and went on Amber's panel.
See, and that's why I don't feel sorry for her.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm. No, I don't feel sorry for her.
I did the first time I ever saw her, and this was like probably close to a year ago. It was after they had went to the Summer Wells stuff. And they had her on panel and she was in tears and she was on camera and everything. And there was like
Mm-hmm.
10 people on panel and they were kind of bullying her. But then ever since I did when she was set and then she went from that to being like up Molly's butt. They
Yeah,
treated her awful that night.
but she was, also begging for a job.
Yeah.
Let me, I can do it.
That was
Just give me a chance, like live. Why would you do that?
when I watched that, I thought at first that they were acting, and then I was like, "Wait, this is for real? She's really begging to
Yeah,
come and live there?"
yeah, that was for real.
Ugh. Yeah, there's something wrong with that lady. There's something wrong
Well,
about it.
yeah. But then okay, I'm supposed to call her Penelope. Penelope came in and said, "Everybody, calm down. Quit trying to go real life on her. She has a live-in nurse or a home nurse or something."
She does.
So we do rally against doxing. That's why I was like, defended. I defended. Me and Starlight was up here defending Michelle the other day with people upset with us, and then she just out and out doxed Science Girl. Why? Because you know her name. Just because you know their name doesn't mean that you should give their name. She came
Right.
on here with her real name. Michelle
Yeah.
did. She calls herself by her real name all the time. Science Girl calls herself Science Girl. So just call her Science Girl. I know Tree Frog's real name. You ain't gonna hear me. I don't. I'm just kidding. I don't know your real
I was
name.
about to say what?
Everybody.
Listen, I know Starlight for years, right?
Hmm.
And I might call her by her real name, in a voice chat or something like that. But I still don't say her name here.
Right, but if you did, it wouldn't bother me
Yeah,
because
I know,
I
but
feel like you've earned the
on
right to
purpose,
use
no, but no, no,
my
no, but
name.
no, nobody, no. Just because you're friends, if someone uses their name on here, it's one thing. But if you should always refer to the person as their channel name. Period.
Right, Miss Leah. You better not drop me. You better not drop me. Yeah. Well, then okay, okay. I remember Stephanie Brown. I'm not. We've talked about this before. I was on a panel with Stephanie Brown and Amanda Love, and I'm up there with my real ass name.
Well, I came here
And
with my real name too.
I did too. Well, the last
yeah, and
initial.
they're like, people are crazy coming on here with their real name. And I said, what do you mean your name's not really Stephanie Brown? She said, no.
Yep.
I was
I
shocked. I'm like,
There
your
are
name's
people
not
that I
Amanda
talk
Love?
to. There are people I talk to on a daily basis, and it's not their real name. I honestly forget what their real name is because I just called them by that.
Yeah, and most people I don't know,
Yeah.
their real name, and I don't need to.
Did she say? Now, see, I do call Science Girl
No,
Alicia. Am I not supposed to? Do I call her that? No, I don't know.
and I still to this day don't know Stephanie Brown's real name. Don't need to
I
know it.
don't
Don't want
either.
to know it to me.
Yeah,
She'll always be Stephanie Brown. But
same.
then we get on a panel one night, and Diane, do you remember that name? I said, "Are you kidding me?" And I said your last name on a panel.
Yes, yeah, you did. You did. But you know what? Again, I did come here with my real name. I modded for you in your side chat under my real
Yes.
name. And and when I started, and my channel always had my name in it. It has my name in it. I can't even get around it now because they cut you off. YouTube cut you off from changing your URL because of the handles that we got that are, we all signed up for a handle. So I can't even go back into custom in the about section, on my page and change the URL at this point. So it
I
is
don't
what it
know.
is. I did it to myself. I think so
You
too.
mean your name's not really? Oh, go ahead. Yeah. So Michelle comes on with her real name and doesn't respect the people that don't want people to know their real names. And look, stroke or not, I think she can understand. Hey, don't give out people's real names. Don't tell them you know where they live. Don't talk about that stuff. It only leads to trouble. I promise.
Well,
Nothing
she
good ever comes out of it.
And
Nope.
Michelle came up there on Alicia's and was like, "You're hiding," or she said to Jenny or someone, "Y'all hide behind your avatars." And I was like, "Hold up, wait a minute. And, why do y'all do that? Because you're pussies." And I had to explain to her, no, there's a reason that I don't, or, some people choose to go on camera, some don't. I don't because I don't feel like waking up to videos where people are fucking pausing my shit. And
Exactly.
yeah, so
Yes.
if I can stay as anonymous as possible, then I would do that. If you want to call it hiding, fine. But I mean, and I
Right.
give
Yeah.
major
No.
props to people who do go on camera, by the way, because, you know, I couldn't do it. I don't want to be picked apart.
Sometimes I go on camera. I've been picked apart. I mean, yeah, listen. If you gain 10 pounds, people talk about it. If you lose 10 pounds, people talk about it. It's and she should know that. But my advice to her is you can turn your camera off. If your hair's dirty, turn your freaking camera off. Shit.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
have to always be on camera.
Yeah, so I heard her say that, and that Jenny hides behind her avatar because she's ugly. I have seen Jenny, and she's beautiful. So that's a lie.
Oh, I've seen Jenny Jin Jin on a yeah, me and you both, we were in there.
Yeah.
Remember, wasn't
Well, I've had conversations with her, and
I
she was on
have.
camera, and she's beautiful.
Yep.
She is beautiful.
Mhm.
I've seen her, but I don't blame her for not coming up because people just pick it up. It's like Spirit Finder. She'll be like, "Turn your camera on, little girl. Turn your camera on." Then you turn your camera on. Your glasses are ugly. Your house is ugly. Your face is ugly. Like, damn, why did you want me to turn my camera on so you could look me eye to eye to put down everything about me? Dirtbag
Mhm.
Dolly is. I don't think she needs to be exploited either. Dirtbag Dolly.
Yeah.
Nice name, by the way. Like that a lot. Um, it's very hard to ghost her, but I haven't heard, and I could be wrong, Michelle bring up Bombshell, but Bombshell needs this.
She has nothing else, literally nothing. Except for Tiki Talks.
Does she still go on TikTok? I don't,
Yes, she put a bunch on her page because, like, Amber has sent all those people to her, and they're like, "We love your TikToks; they're so good." So now she's posting more of them.
Tinder talk, Tinder talk. Um, I don't know. I want to go over sometime. I'm going to have a stream that's going to bore everyone. And if my Wi-Fi hold up, this woman I watched that is Michelle 2.0. You give her advice. I told y'all about her. It's Red Mama Twins. Um, I watch her like I'm obsessed. Like that is
What's her name?
Red Mama Twins, or now it's Mountain Dew and Music Lover. Um, She has but she gets suspended, like, or whatever all the time, and so she'll have to make another one. But, like, any advice, she cusses you out. She's like, "For one,"
Did you send me her link? Is that the one that you sent me?
probably. She's like, "For one, I didn't ask you how to clean my house. For two, I didn't ask you what works. For three," it's like, okay.
Well, TikTok, you do get thrown off of there very easily, very easily.
We need different stuff to watch. Hey, a wild German lady appears. We definitely need different stuff to watch. The Michelle thing is played out. Um,
Tragedy Pimps.
y'all see, Michelle tried to come at me. Y'all see what she brought up. Same old, same old. Gilbert, Gilbert, Gilbert,
Busted can of biscuits.
the whole ass demon.
But I digress.
Yeah, you sit over there and digress, dumbass. You're a joke. Hey, Monroe, you bully. No, I'm just kidding. Poor Monroe. Everybody was like, "What'd you do, Monroe?" Monroe's apologizing. She didn't even do shit.
Hey, Toast.
There's, is that
What did
toast?
she
Oh,
do? Why did
you're so
Monroe go?
sweet.
Oh,
because
Toast
Monroe,
Cake, by the way, is beautiful.
she
She's
is.
beautiful woman.
She's a
um,
very good person too,
she
in
is
my opinion.
beautiful. She is. Monroe, all of course you are, Monroe. My goodness, all you said was if you did something, it's gonna come out. That's all you said. I went back and listened, thinking, damn, Monroe must have really hammered down on this lady. That's all she said.
Who'd she say it to?
Robin.
Robin.
Oh, see, I missed the whole Robin thing.
Oh, I like I said, I rewound because Monroe was apologizing to me. I said, "Hold on, sweetie, I just got here. You're good. This ain't even real." That I wouldn't. Somebody starts yelling, "I want my mama." Go get her. I don't know. What do you,
She said mommy.
mommy? Oh, did she say mommy? That just
Yes.
makes it worse.
Yes. Well, listen,
Oh
I called my
man.
mother. I call my. That's how I what I called my mother. But that is what she was saying. I want my mommy. Um, M's. But is it from scratch? Is that Cuban cooking from scratch? I need to know.
Oh hell, here we go.
Emerald
Just put
Green.
in red mom of twins, and all her shit pops up. Thank you, ladies. You're all beautiful too. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. It's nasty. It's nasty and rainy here too. Monroe was giving her the finger. Yeah, and she didn't even know it. You're welcome, Jax. She said, yes, she said, mommy. Because I think I texted Cynthia. I'm like, is this happening? Is this real? Will you drive over here and pinch me? Is this really happening right now? And
Ufta, I think she's younger than that.
who?
Robin.
Oh, I thought she, oh, younger than what? Isn't she like 60? No,
No,
no, she is. No, she's about 60, 70 years old. I
no,
think
I
she's
don't think so.
70.
I don't think so.
Mm, Diane, cube steak, plantains.
Plantains, yeah. I don't like plantains.
To admit it, claimed due to so many medical bills. Medical bills for what? Oh wow, that's
How is cube steak? How is cube steak Cuban? Is it because it begins with a CU?
hey
Cube
Rhett's mom.
steak is
Oh, she's 59. I don't like cube steak. It's too gristly. The thumbnail. See, I told you just facts. I told you. I've never commented because if you get blocked on TikTok, you can't see their stuff, and I don't have any extra accounts. I agree with that, Toastgate. I agree.
Hmm.
Well, she you. She's like, she won't be my mod anymore because she don't want to get doxxed. Well, maybe you shouldn't dox people, Shelly. I don't know. That might stop the doxing.
Shelly.
Just saying.
cube steak is a piece of meat that they do something to it, and it makes it look like it has little cubes on the meat, like it's like
Ew.
it's checkered. I don't.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah.
Talk about having a fit. My sister loves it. And she would be like, I swear, on the bus that morning for school, she would be like, Nanny said she's cooking cube steak for dinner. And I would be like, damn it.
Whole day ruined.
I
Yeah,
ruined
it's
it. I'm going to
not.
have to eat cereal.
Yeah, it's not something that I would ever choose to eat.
Nanny just battered and fried it. Like what else? What the hell can you can't do anything to cube steak? I mean, if you're on a budget, get it. JoJo just loved it though. That's what you use for chicken fried steaks. Yeah. But if you don't beat the shit out of it with a meat tenderizer, you can't eat it. You gotta wear it out. I just don't buy it, watcher. I don't. Yeah, see, if you have to beat the shit out of something, Tangled Bliss, they meat melt it. It's a low cut. No.
So cube steak is just chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, you don't have to make it that way.
Mm.
It's just a piece of meat. I don't know from what part of the cow,
Looks like it comes from the ass,
but
the
it's not.
side cheek.
It's not from a very tender part, so they beat it up. You beat it to death to tenderize it.
Yeah. If you make gravy, like it can be like you just got to have gravy and bread. I mean, you have to like, I don't know, do a lot of
You got to beat it to eat it. Yep.
just beat it, beat it, beat it. Best Q steak recipe: fry in just a little flour, put in a crock pot with onion soup, melt in your mouth. You have to beat the shit out of this beef steak, Randy. 2022. Beat it with a saucer, or that's what my grandma used. Beat it with a saucer. What the hell? A saucer?
You got to use those mallets with the spikes on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that mallet that gets hung in your drawer beside your potato masher that you never use, all that stuff? Yeah, that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't throw it away. You may use it someday. Yeah, I have that.
But you can. I mean, if you want to make, if you're going to make, let's say, chicken, you buy chicken breasts, right? And you want to make a dish, and it requires the chicken cutlets or the veal to be thinly sliced. Then that's
Mhm.
when you would put it in between parchment paper and bang it to
Flatten that
flatten it
shit
out.
out.
Yeah, to flatten it out.
Yes, the utensil drawer. Um, Steaks are absolute no MS recipes. What? What? You just open these noodles here, put it in boiling water, and boom, cheese.
And you take the chopped meat and you put it in the ricotta and you stuff it. See how I'm doing this? See?
Flick a
See how
little cigarette ash in there, and voila. See, it's so hard. I ain't eating baked meat. Use my potato masher, Randy. Sometimes I do. I use my damn potato masher, but I have two. I have like an old one, and then I have a newer one that came with a set of stuff, and that I can't throw either one away. How do I know if my ground meat went
Oh,
bad?
shut
Smell
up, 180.
it will probably smell.
He's doing that on purpose. Hush your
Oh,
mouth.
oh,
One day I asked if my ground meat was bad, and then it became the whole thing. Like people, Bombshell made a troll account about it, and
oh.
yeah,
You asked about your meat on a
yeah,
lot.
because like I had taken it out of the freezer and I put it in the refrigerator, and I don't like doing that.
Oh.
If I like to take it out of the freezer and thaw it and cook it then if it's been in the freezer.
Yeah,
So
me
I was
too.
just in a voice chat and asked that question, and apparently,
Oh, I think I was there for
probably
that.
were.
Here's what. Here's me. If I question it, I can't eat
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, throw it away.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
needed like reassurance.
Can you see? Can you see? See it? See? See what I'm doing? See? Can you see it? See, huh? Can you see?
I mean, she is definitely a person that someone who, if someone is really good at doing parodies, you know what I mean? Like doing a real parody of her, getting into the kitchen, cooking, doing the whole 9 yards, that would be a parody, a really good parody.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I could totally do her cooking in the kitchen, like throw some oil in my hair, run my fingers through it, smoke a carton of cigarettes, right, Monroe, right, and put some bullshit in it. Like, remember, mate, what was it? Beans and rice. Like, what the hell?
Red beans and rice.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to show you how you do not to soak your beans, right? Right. You don't have to soak them that night, right? Right. You just poach them. Like, I don't know, whatever she's parched them. I don't know.
And that's why I think she should do more cooking shows because you can't really restream that. And well, I guess if you're Bombshell,
Well, go ahead. Yeah, I think when she cooks, she seems happy. I mean, like,
because
hey, Uber. Yeah,
But you know what? She cooks so often, and it's only her, and she cooks a lot. Like, what is she doing with all that food?
I like Zatarain's. Well, she said she was going to
dog.
donate it.
Oh,
Yeah, she probably
mhm.
does. Maybe feed it to the dogs too. But she said she's going to start taking it to the homeless shelter, which is a good idea. It's just me and Jim, and I have a lot. Like I said, I feed Jutton because he doesn't have food right now. So if I cook whatever's left, not whatever's
Well,
left, it's
well, let
plate.
me know the number for that homeless shelter. I- I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, put
I'm,
that out. Clip.
I'm kidding.
I know you're kidding.
Meaning that I wouldn't even want homeless people to eat her food because it's gross. I don't trust the cooking temperatures. I don't. I watched her cook that fish. That she cooked to death, and she was telling everybody, "Watch how I do this with the fork. See?" And and she's showing how flaky it is. That fish was overcooked to death. I'd be afraid to eat her food. I really would.
I have a hard time eating other people's food though. Anyway,
Would you eat a snow cone from Bombshell?
Oh, what? A snow cone? Oh my
you know,
God, I haven't had a snow cone in, oh my God.
well, let me tell you something. We have a shaved ice place in town,
Mhm.
and it is so freaking good. Like they
My
even,
kids love snow cone stands.
yeah,
We have a lot of them.
we don't. Well, I live in a little bitty using eggs and toast as a fun. I just had to tell her that last night.
No,
That
Stephanie, no.
no, we were talking about Bombshell's wish list, and there's a snow cone machine on it. I'm like, she wants it, and a frozen drink maker. Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably get a frozen drink maker as a snow cone machine. It does it, don't it? Does it do the same thing?
$2,000,000.
I don't like having to store the stuff, Monique. Like, I love my bread maker. I love making bread. Everybody here loves to eat it, but I hate
I
storing it.
I love bread, making bread too.
I love my Instapot. I use it more than anything else in this house, but I hate how big and awkward it is on my counter.
Yeah.
I've never used one.
What?
Nope.
No, Diana will cook the same sauce for I mean, like, all day, all night for it to be perfect. She could probably throw it
Mhm.
in the pot and it'd be done in 3 hours.
Well, I just like cooking, the way I've always cooked. I like to cook things on top of the stove. And, like if I'm making, let's say braised ribs or something, you start them on the stove and then you throw them in the oven, in a Dutch oven. I like cooking my old fashioned way. I won't know how to use one.
What's real easy, you twist the knob, it says meat, beans, soup, crock pot. I mean, like,
Yeah,
oh, it's really
I'm afraid I'm going to be disappointed that it doesn't taste the way.
Well, and you can also do things like boil eggs in them, and you can put a bunch in there, like little things like that too that help out even if you did do your old-fashioned cooking. Because you can those eggs will be ready in what, like 5 minutes at the most,
mhm.
and you can put like
Yeah,
30
but
in there.
making hard boiled eggs doesn't take that long on top of the stove. Come on.
Oh, I love putting them in my, Instapot. I like peeling them because 'cause they're perfect.
Well,
Yeah. See,
I have a thing about hard boiled eggs. I can only eat the yolk.
Oh, really?
I
yeah.
cannot eat the white of a hard boiled egg.
What?
I can't. It's like, I don't know. It's the texture of it. It's like rubber to me. I can't even put it. Ugh, can't.
Sassy Sarah, if you knew how often I look at blenders and I think I'm gonna juice. I need a blender. I'm gonna juice. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then I never get the blender because I know I won't use it. So I,
Is juicing like where you put green stuff in there too? I just
Yeah, you can
ugh.
make like a smoothie, and you could put, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, spinach. Add greens to it. Kale. Some people put kale. I've never eaten kale in my life, but and when you can make it healthy, and you won't even know it's healthy.
Amy, it won't hurt you. I promise. Once you use your Instapot, you go for it. This is what I don't like. Timber got into, I don't know, y'all probably don't remember. It was before Timber moved out. She went vegan.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
okay, yeah, remember she made her own toothpaste, her own soap, her own deodorant. Like it was a whole crazy thing that we had to live through. Well, what's bad about, I don't know if it's because she used um let me hide that, a blender and not a juicer or what, or she just didn't peel it, but I could taste the peel of the apple and that turned me off juicing.
Oh.
Like I eat apple peels when I eat apples, but um
Oh, you eat the peel
when I
of
eat
an
an apple,
apple? Ugh,
yeah,
it's too waxy. I can't
Yeah,
with the
you know what my
texture.
father used to, he used to, when we were kids, he used to take an apple and he would peel it with a knife, not with a peeler, but with a knife, and he could take the whole apple and peel off the skin in one peel
I can
without
do that.
ever stopping. Yeah, but I can't do that.
I can't because that's how I was raised. But my nanny could do it with peaches, and I cannot do it with peaches.
Yeah, he did it with, I think he did it with other things too. He used to take
Talent.
the seeds out of our watermelon before we ate it.
That's dedication and love right there. Because
Yeah, because he was afraid we were going to choke on the
oh,
seeds.
not my family. They wanted you to swallow a seed so they could scare you. Now you're gonna grow a watermelon in your stomach.
I still get PTSD when I eat a slice of pizza, for crying out loud.
Her sister.
Guacamole deviled eggs? That sounds so gross, Monique. What is
I
that?
love
Oh,
guacamole.
I saw someone
With deviled
actually
egg?
eat that. I love guacamole, but I can't eat deviled eggs because, I mean, I can scoop out the inside and eat that, but I won't eat the white.
I was raised to believe that all of your, this is probably not true, but it was probably Nanny when she didn't feel like peeling something, she'd say, "That's where all the vitamins are." It's in the pill.
That might be true, actually.
But
Yeah,
I'm in this cheap meal group on Facebook, and this lady, she said, "I waste nothing," and she took her potato peels and like seasoned them and put them in the oven. I'm like, "Ma'am, you're going too far. Calm down."
what? And
Yeah,
what'd you do with them?
they ate them.
Oh, okay.
That just seems far for me. Just the potato, if you're going to do all that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little far.
Yeah.
My
All right,
grandmother
y'all. We
told
went to when we get to recipes, it's time to go. But no, I do have to go see my little snuggle buggle because he's not been, he's better and he's wants to see me.
Well, I'm glad that did he feel 100% yesterday?
No, the
I
doctor was
knew
wrong.
it. I knew it. That's what I think I asked you that in a message. I didn't.
Yeah. Thank you, Crime Canary. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the members. If you're not a member of the Winner Circle, join now. Why ain't
Yeah.
you?
Oh,
Yeah.
and also, if you haven't sent in your wish list to me, send it in. You have to email, and I'll tell you how to make the list because we're going to start dropping them this week.
Yes. And
10.
her email is on my community page. Pressure water bath here too. Pressure and water bath can
Well,
here
I'll
too.
put it in the chat, my email.
Thank you for coming up, Uni. Thank you all. And I will see y'all soon. Did you put
Thanks
in the
for
chat?
having
Yeah.
me up, Randy.
Thanks for
Oh, wait
coming
a
up.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Calm, okay, calm down. She's typing. I can hear her. There it is.
Oh, okay.
May I
Hey,
now?
Hey, I typed it and it came up in your name.
You
Oh,
must
you
have.
must have done it on StreamYards.
Oh, I did. I did.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.